Hi and welcome back, explorers. Now we're gonna continue with some more Orwell. And in this gameplay, our new objective is to find out where the three protests of the Thought took place. So this insurgents group named Thought had a few protests, and we have find the professor that started the group, and also the two students that he probably enlisted to be a part of his group. So we have these Juliet Carrington and we have Joseph Langley. Those are people that probably were a part of that. We have some more timeline here. Timeline is this social network, a little bit like Facebook. Probably not. Facebook is more like Google plus actually. Yeah, but that's neither here nor there. Let's go into timeline and see what Harrison has written. So he's into media punk, or is that the title of him? Who he is? Okay, so he liked Target, Haunted House Club, Cash, and the National Beholder. Okay, this post has been deleted by. Now that's interesting. His last post has been deleted. Everything alright with you? Now it is. Good fucking riddance. Okay. That has been deleted as well. Feel sorry for the girl. It's clear she has been attacked and just panic. Now they'll have her ass for this. We didn't start the fire. And he deleted that post as well. And I've got a lot of likes and 2 comments. The fascists turned this into a nightmare. People didn't do shit. Protest was peaceful until they showed up. They stormed the crowd and provoked that. What happened? Huh? Have you been suffering from a bad case of self-censorship lately? Or what is happening on your timeline? Then we have a photo of Juliet Carrington and Harrison, I guess. So they have some sort of relationship, and they are both a member of the band. That could be interesting. Wrong profile. Oh, that's Joseph Langley, yeah. He doesn't have anything to do with that. That's the one we want. So we get a connection between those. 2 student members of Thought are a couple. Very interesting. Oh, it's nice that you think so. Thank you for taking me along. Honestly, I didn't think that I would be welcomed so warmly, nor that my humble skills would be worth me coming along. If you got it, flaunt it. And you definitely got it, baby. Pulling the strings of a fancy guitar in the spotlights on stage suits you well and makes you look even more awesome. Thank you, Mikey. I guess I could have pursued that musical career before the beginning of my studies. Study is giving me a headache at the moment. Thank God it's all be over soon. Mike, why didn't you go and ask Juliet out right away, huh? No need for hiding anything. I can provide a nose correction just for you to make you look as awesome. You want that, huh? No? Then fuck off. Then off you fuck. Harry, calm down a bit, will you? I don't think Mike meant to be flirty. Mike, sorry, Harry went a bit over the top there. Never thought that I was gonna write this one day. First day at Stelligan, feeling so elite it makes me wanna comb my hair. And survival tips, my most valuable social networks associates. You at Stelligan? Those lose a bet? Nice joke, Harry. You're a bit early for April Fools, you know. Why can't I go and attend a university like a decent human, being without raising eyebrows everywhere, huh? Yeah. It's as a guest in a lecture of a friend. You got me, but still, it's shit just got real. Okay, so he has a temper that could be interesting. I guess we get some more information over there, and we know more about the band, and we get something that we can listen into. Juliet, hello. Hi Cass, what happened yesterday? Juliet, this is Joseph of Cassandra's account. Okay. Oh, sorry. Hi, Joseph. Didn't know you had access to Cass's account. Nice to finally talk to you. You too, Juliet. Have you seen Cassandra since yesterday evening? Heard from her at all? I spoke to her last night via chat. She seemed quite upset about the whole Freedom Plaza thing, and something else she wouldn't talk about. Then there was someone at the door, so she went to answer it, and I never came back. I assumed it was you. We've supposed to meet for dinner, but I had an unexpected meeting with a client. She wasn't actually exactly happy about the change of plans. Quit the chat, and that was it. I haven't heard from her since. In that case, I think she's probably home stewing away. Well, just try that. She did give me a key to her flat 2 months ago, but no, Cassie. Also, her PC was still on. I guess calling her didn't work either. I tried, no answer. Damn, I hate myself right now. Did you set the number to private? Otherwise she probably just avoiding you. Private is my default setting. After all, I'm a lawyer. Ha! Cassie told me you were funny. I think you shouldn't worry too much. It's probably nothing. When Cassie is mad, she usually goes and wander around the city. She'll be back in no time. Yeah, she does get a bit fairy at times. We had an argument once, and well, guess what happened. This is why I wanted to talk to you. I feel like sometimes you know her better than I do. I'm her goddamn boyfriend. Oh, doubt that somehow. I mean, you two were in the thought group together, right? You both went to Freedom Plaza's protests. And so I thought maybe you'd be, other places that could be important for her, or the two of you, where she could be at. Joseph, I'm sorry, Freedom Plaza was organized by Thought. Yeah, but Harrison did all the planning for it. I don't know much else. Oh, I see. I wish I could help, but honestly I don't have a clue. Well, thank you anyway, Juliet. Don't mention it. I'll text you when she turns up if I get an idea. Okay, so he planned it. Boyfriend, we know. Lawyer, we know. And he has access to her account. That could be interesting to know. So let's put that on. Okay, so let's put it on Cassandra's account then. Why would she give her lawyer access to her chat account unless there is something more going on between them? Well, there is something more going on between them. Let's see here. Then we put Harrison O'Donnell. He planned it. He planned this protest that went completely awry. Doesn't sound like a very good planning to me. Or maybe it didn't go awry at all. Maybe it went down exactly as he had in mind. Maybe. So, that Freedom Plaza demonstration was one of the thought protests. Not immensely surprising. One down, 2 more protests, location to go. Yep. Well, we got one. Whoa. We have a page where very much is deleted, I guess. So, Juliet's timeline. PR assistant at Rosentech. Well, let's get some information about her. So she likes singing. Yeah, we can put that in as well, so we know a bit more about her. Now we have that. Could be interesting to have. Stelligan University, the target, Farview Public Library, Cafe Chestnut. Cassandra Watergate posted on Marsh. Hi, you actually can dance. I got proof now. You still in bed? Ugh. Is that really me? I gotta be careful around you, apparently. Great photo, though. Who took it? Nice try, Jules. A magician never reveals her tricks. Anyway, thanks for a great time, Cassie. I must admit I felt kinda good to go out for once. Now that I have a plan, I'm not that I planned on doing that again anytime soon. What? Every time I ask you out, you're so goddamn busy, and when you fall for freaking muffins? If I ever had known that before. Sorry, Adam. Maybe you need to spy on me some more. I'm bored to death tonight and definitely need someone to come along. Here, yell, you'll see, I got something for you. Oh no, my weakness exposed for everyone to see. Okay, tell me, what must I do to get one of those? I'm prepared for the worst. Just go out with me and explore Bonton's famous nightlife, will ya? Blink, big eyes. You got a message, Cassie. I need this recipe for my mom. The girl next door. Yuck. You know I'm not so keen on going out late night. Plus I don't dance ever. Care to spare me, please? But it's okay. I fully understand you. I think I will then spend the evening in bed, watch movies and eat a hell of a lot of muffins out of frustration. Ah! Alright, you win. I'll be there in half an hour. That torture cruelty by my friend. Now where is Amnesty International when you actually need them? Happy birthday, honey. So good to have you back. To mark the occasion, we decided to update your profile on our family page. I hope you like it. We are the Carringtons. Okay. A man walks into a bar, meets a girl of his dream. They get married, settle down, and have 4 daughters. Okay, so we can look at that. Yeah, happy birthday from me as well. Have a good one. No one took notice. No one cares. Nobody. What did Harry do this time? Jeez. As much as I like him, you really need to ditch him. Maybe people should care if you would be I don't know, less enigmatic. Only 1 week left until I have to enter my thesis at Abrams course, and then it's goodbye still again. I'm a bit scared of the huge gaping hole this is going to leave behind. Ah, girl, you gotta manage. I know it's scary though at first, but then we'll stay in touch no matter what. Hear me? Thank you, Amanda. I feel much better already. Definitely keep in touch. This drives me outright mad. Even though Cassandra just got to know each other, that protests at Freedom Plaza, she stood up for me regardless. This woman is a heroine, not a terrorist. Okay. National Beholder, we have that link already. So she was there. Might be of some importance. Oh, they met at the Freedom Plaza. Okay. If one pisses off the government, one must expect them to respond accordingly. Action causes reaction. That simple-mindedness. Roll eyes. Also, this doesn't sound like Juliet, you know. You wouldn't even expect the duty of being the class representative when you were appointed. How come you care so much about politics now? I'm not surprised you stand up for your beliefs. Underneath you are a strong one. But activism? Attending demonstrations? Is that still you? Sometimes people change their minds. Sometimes other people help to get the right mindset. Find out what you truly care about. This is about your freedom, and I know what it feels like not to be free. What would you want me to do instead? Sit home being indifferent? Indifferent? No, I just see no use in occupying public plazas and throwing stones at poor men and women. This democracy, we have petitions for that. Democracy. So proud of you that you were capable of using the essential tool of any good slacktivist. Hell, I would like to post a really slow clapping sound, but timelines doesn't allow it. So just freaking imagine if you can. Harry, while I really appreciate that you got my back in everything, I don't think you need to intervene here. This is a Rick and Juliet only thing. Thank you. Okay, so recently increased political involvement. Yeah, could be interesting. First Miss Watergate and now her. Is there some sort of brainwashing going on? Maybe. So let's go to the family page here and see. We are the Carringtons. What may sound like at the beginning of a cheap joke or some kind of pulp fiction is the fact of a fairy tale to come true. When John met Esther, they immediately knew it was love. So it's no wonder that only a year later they got married in a small chapel near the Lake Springwell. At the same time they began to build a house in Malloy Court, a cozy little spot in Fairview, which would serve as a very foundation for their family, and which they still inhabit to the day, happily ever after, so to speak. In 1985, their first daughter April was born. Little did they know that there were 3 more to follow. Okay, so that's April, May Carrington, and then we have June Carrigan. Okay, and then Juliet Carrigan. So here we have a picture of Juliet that we can take. So we have a good picture of her, and we already have her birthday. I don't know if we have the 14th, but we can take that. Favorite color, playing the guitar, To Kill a Mockingbird, banana nut muffins. Parents, Jonathan Esther, learned to play the guitar. Her studies of media economy at Stelligan University. Okay, so we know what she studied. Don't know if that is interesting. We already knew that, I guess. And we don't need to throw her parents into the mix already. So that's that. So, shall we look at the band next, perhaps? I think that could be interesting. So we have the band. We are the band you are ashamed of in your fine-tuned playlist. The unexplainable gap in your seemingly flawless CV. Your drunken selfie in your timeline's profile. The porn movie found on your work computer. You cannot avoid us because we are you. We are the targets. So here we have Hancock Harrison. We have Dayton Damon and Castro Rod, vocalists and bass. So I guess we can use that as a picture for Harrison. And he plays the guitar. Oh, that's quite an ego we got there, haven't we? Perhaps. So let's see here. Former member Tolsky Phil. Tubman, guitar, Juliet. So I think that picture is better representative of her. So let's put her in the band too. You know that. So let's see where they go. Gigs. Get your asses ready for the return of the Targets and our new album. For the premiere, we headed back to the scene of our first crime, the haunted house, upcoming April 19th, 2017, and it's cancelled. Interesting. Haunted House, Bonton, also featuring Tearing Down. And then you have tickets for $12, door 8, show time 9. Then we have some posters here. That's another picture of him. Don't know if that's interesting. Comments. Anonymous. A friend of mine claims that to have heard that Hancock decided to quit the band, but no official statement has been given out. A wholehearted thumbs up for that bull crap. Gotta find me another favorite band now. You better do the same. What? And now the whole thing got cancelled? What's going on? Such a shame. Tuban left again. Why? Good lord, not those emos on the show again. Why do you do this to us? Why? Yeehaw! Finally! Really looking forward to this one. You gonna play Pipe Dreams? So freaking cool. Okay. So the gig got cancelled, and the only thing I can see here that he decided to quit the band. Don't know if that's relevant. You look a bit more. Albums. With more and more poverty in the streets, it's about time for the capitalists to finally recognize them as viable target group. It's time for the advertisements for the poor. Out now! Listen to Pipe Dreams right about. We can play here, so we can listen to it actually. Advertisements for the poor. Advertisement. So we have a few songs here. Drop Hancock a line at Mediapunk. Okay, so we have his email address. That's good. That's good information. You want to contact him? Excellent! You will now have access to any emails coming in or out of his account. That's an invasion. Well, they were quite good. But I don't think that we need to listen to it to get clues. Perhaps, but I think it's better to keep reading for more clues. So now we have looked at the band site, and we have more at the gigs page to find there that he decided to quit the band, perhaps. That could be something that we can investigate later. So that's that. Let's look into Rosen Tech next. Rosen Technologies, shaping visions bit by bit. A message from the founder. When I founded Rosen Tech in 1988, my vision was a simple one. There should be a tailor-made software for any purpose. You would have thought that a guy hailing from a merely an attic in his parents' home could create the single most important software company in the nation. Certainly not me. Who would have thought that the government would take interest in the company and become its greatest stakeholder? Certainly not me again. Again, against my wildest expectations, but due to my sheer stubbornness, a lot of persistence, and a little bit of luck, Rosen Tech today employs that 5,106 workers and 224 successfully completed projects. And these figures keep increasing so fast that I have added a live counter script to this page to keep it up to date. So what's the essence of my experience? Although I never expected it, my vision proved to be a very strong one. Now let's see what's in yours. Sincerely yours, Victor Rosen. Okay. 10 Commandments. We at Rosen Tech believe that outstanding quality and performance walk hand in hand with clearly defined rules. Thus we phrased 10 commandments that guide us in our every workday. Any vision is valuable. Have you ever thought the future should be like this or like that? How certain problem could or should be solved? Of course you have. Do not let these ideas go to waste. They are pure gold. Pursue them. Software can solve any problem. Yes, it can. We live in a time where information is everything. We can reduce massively complex facts to pieces of bits and bytes. We then get carefully designed algorithms to work and marvel at these results produced as our problems are suddenly undone. Embrace the client's vision. We think that our valued clients know best what's at the core of their demands and needs. Hence, it should be their vision, your grand design, and that guides our efforts. Open-mindedness and transparency are key. Close connected to Rule 3, the importance to stay open-minded cannot be overstated. Just as the importance of transparency in all the processes, do not neglect or reject or do not obfuscate. It's as simple as that. Always stay in touch with the client. However said, ignorance is strength certainly wasn't right. There is no strength in not knowing what the client wants, so go ahead, ask even if it's 1 or 2 times more often than necessary. Synchronous over asynchronous communication. Do not waste your client's time or your own by bothering with asynchronous communications like email. It's almost always more efficient and personal to get directly in touch with one another, and it opens up opportunities for immediate feedback or discussion. It's why we actually have no email addresses. Okay. Think about your responsibility. Our work does not only matter to our clients and ourselves. It may also change the entire world. Literally. You should be aware of this, that much power should not be taken lightly. Fix your mistakes, learn from them. There is something healthy about mistakes, like catharsis. They will wash out your flaws one by one, provided that we noticed and revert them. This is why we always let each piece of the code be reviewed by our specialized review task force. Work here and now. People tend to discuss what could be and could have been, while it's important to remember the past and even more important to have visions for the future. The present is the time that really matters, because this is where all the work must be done. You can do better. No matter what you can do, you can get even better at it. You continuously learn and improve yourself. Even stop working, strive for perfection. Okay? Then get in touch. Following the 6th commandment of Rosentech, we really rely heavily on communication and collaboration with you. We would like you to call us directly so we easily can discuss your needs. Our vision shaping team is ready anytime to inform what software that fulfills your needs. Please call. And then we have Bramley, French, or are you from the press? Our PR team is gladly to answer any questions and talk to you. There, Maria Harper at PR, or our friendly substitutes, Juliet Carrigan, PR assistant. Okay, see here we take her profile. So there we have a business photo. That's not really interesting, but the phone number, so we can listen to her phone calls, I guess. Good work. The listener will also track incoming and outgoing phone calls of numbers you have added. Okay, so now it's ringing. Well, I think it's time for a little break. I hope you liked this video. Give it a like, share it with your friends, and leave a nice comment, and subscribe.